We now looked at how to combine several commands into pipelines and pass the output of one command to the other. If we work on data files such as we did in the previous lecture, we may want to process the output and store it in another file. This process is also known as ETL, from extract, transform, load. We can do it in the terminal using the concept of output redirection. I will now print the content of the run.sh script into run2.sh script. Essentially, this will make a copy of the file, but it will not copy the file permissions though. Now let's say we want to add an additional line to the file. We can do it using the double greater sign to append to the file. Let's now see what's in the second shell script we created. We can execute the file now, but first we need to add executable permission. I will now execute the file. And I now see that it also printed the content of the current directory using ls. Let us now execute the script and redirect the output to a log file. We don't see any output printed to the terminal since it was all written to the output log. If we would like to execute a script and ignore the output, as maybe we don't care about it, we can use the special file /dev/null and redirect all the output into it. This file is essentially a virtual device which disregards any information sent to this file. The first character in the file permission for this file is C, which says it is a character device. Its role is mostly to accept any input and ignore it, just as we did before. In a terminal like we're using now, there are two parallel streams. One is called stdout for the regular output, and the other one is called stderr for errors. If we print the output to a file, we only direct the first stdout stream to the file. Now let me modify the script and add an additional line that will print an error to the stderr stream. I can use a special notation for the stderr stream, which denotes the stream with ID 2. I can save the file and quit. Let me execute it now first. Looks like I made an error, let me fix it. I see what the problem is. I should make a space before the ampersand sign. I can fix it, I save it and quit. Let me run it again. Now it printed the error line. If I now redirect the output to a file, the main output is printed to the file, but the error is still printed to the terminal. I can now fix it by telling the executor that I want to redirect the output of the second stream to the first stream. I can do it by appending the arguments with the following notation: 2 more than &1, which says that I want to print the output of the stream with ID 2, which is stderr, to the stream with ID 1, which is stdout, which in return will be redirected to the output.log. And now I can see that the error was printed to the output log. The ampersand sign denotes the ID of the streams. Without it, the errors would be redirected to a file named 1 or 2. This is already a bit advanced topic, but you might encounter this usage in some scripts, and now you will know what this peculiar combination means. In this and previous lecture, you learned two very powerful concepts of pipelines and output redirects, which is in the pocket of any professional Linux user. Now analyzing large text files would be really no problem for you.